The mystery of the SOS sign on Mount Asahi. In the winter of 1990, a violent snowstorm swept through Hokkaido, Japan. The wind howled over the mountain peaks, covering every path in a thick layer of snow. Amidst this freezing landscape, a rescue team was dispatched to search for two missing climbers, Takeshi Mori, 29 years old, and Yuki Tanaka, 31 years old. The two had set out on their journey 2 days prior, but had never returned. A strange discovery. Helicopters scoured the snow-covered peaks, searching for traces of the missing men. As the sun set, the search team made a startling discovery: a massive SOS sign, constructed from birch tree trunks, lying in a clearing deep in the forest. Believing that Takeshi and Yuki had left this distress signal, the rescue team immediately headed toward it. Upon landing and surveying the area, a strange feeling overcame them. There were no signs of a campsite, no visible footprints. They called out, but only the wind answered. The SOS sign appeared to have been recently constructed, yet there was no one around. Only when they ventured deeper into the nearby forest did they find Takeshi and Yuki, shivering inside a small cave. Both were starving and exhausted, but still conscious. However, when asked about the SOS sign, they stared in disbelief. "We didn't make it. We didn't even know it was there." A mysterious death. The following day, the rescue team returned to the site to investigate the SOS sign. As they searched the area, one of the rescuers, Shinji Takeda, screamed upon discovering a horrifying sight: a human skeleton, partially buried under leaves and snow. Beside the remains lay an old backpack containing a few personal items: a Sony Walkman, 4 cassette tapes, a dried-up tube of toothpaste, a small bar of soap, and a hand towel. There were no identification documents to determine who the person was. When forensic experts examined the remains, the results shocked everyone. The skeleton belonged to a man between 40 and 50 years old, approximately 1.65 meters tall, with multiple fractures before death, and had been there for 5 to 7 years. But the biggest question was, how could someone with broken bones have built such a massive SOS sign using 19 5-meter-long tree trunks? The eerie tape recording. When investigators played one of the cassette tapes found in the backpack, the entire room fell silent. The voice that came from the recording sent chills down their spines. "SOS, help me. I'm trapped on a cliff. Please find me. I'm at the location where the helicopter first flew over. I can't climb up. Please rescue me." It was the voice of a man. But there was something strange. He never said "we," only speaking about himself. If he was the one who had died at the site, then who had built the SOS sign? Was there someone else stranded there as well? A shocking identity. After days of investigation, the police finally found a crucial lead. In a small hole about 50 meters from the SOS sign, they uncovered an identification card belonging to Kenji Iwamura, a man from Konan City, over 800 miles away. According to records, Kenji Iwamura had gone missing in the summer of 2012 after traveling to Hokkaido for a solo hiking trip. The innkeeper where Kenji had stayed confirmed that he had left one morning and never returned. His family also confirmed that the backpack and Walkman belonged to Kenji. So, was the case solved? Not quite. Baffling contradictions. When police played the cassette recording for Kenji's family, they did not recognize the voice. Kenji's mother insisted, "That is not my son's voice." What did this mean? Were there two people stranded here? Theories began to emerge. Kenji might have been traveling with someone else and both got lost together. But who was the other person? And why were there no traces of them? Kenji may have encountered a stranger already stranded there, and they worked together to build the SOS sign before succumbing to the elements. Or was there another person who built the SOS sign, but was never found? A fatal mistake, one wrong turn, a deadly outcome. When investigating Kenji and Takeshi's routes, authorities uncovered a crucial detail. Both might have made the same mistake while hiking. On Mount Asahi, there is a guiding rock known as Safe Rock, where climbers must turn right to stay on the correct path. However, just a few meters away lies an identical-looking rock, nicknamed Fake Safe Rock. If a hiker mistakenly followed the fake rock, they would be led down the southern side of the mountain, an unforgiving terrain with no escape. Authorities concluded that both Kenji and Takeshi had taken the wrong path and wandered into this deadly zone. But while Takeshi was fortunate enough to be rescued, Kenji was not. Final thoughts: the mystery remains. In the end, the police closed the case with the theory that Kenji had perished there after attempting to construct the SOS sign. But many questions remain unanswered. Who was the man on the cassette tape? Who built the SOS sign if Kenji was severely injured? Was there another victim who died here but whose body was never found? To this day, there has never been a logical explanation for this strange case. The SOS sign still stands, a haunting reminder of a distress call lost in the snowy wilderness of Hokkaido, forever unanswered.